Welcome back to another episode of the Art of Lost and Found podcast, where we explore the ways to bridge the gaps between ideas and impact. Today, I'm diving into website templates and how to confidently choose and customize one so you feel clear and confident moving forward. Be sure to stay all the way through the end, where I'll share my favorite website template partners and major discounts off of your website template. If you're listening to this before Black Friday, then you might be able to save up to 40% off your template. So whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or just starting your business journey, this podcast will equip you with the knowledge and tools to create a website that reflects your unique brand and strategically serves your target audience. Since my work is all about designing from the inside out, we will first explore the internal aspects of creating your online home. I'm talking about the power of believing in yourself. I'm talking about mindset. So I didn't get my driver's license until I was 20 years old. Part of it was that it wasn't convenient for me since I grew up in Thailand and only spent the summers in the US. But if I'm being really honest, the biggest block that I had was that I was scared and intimidated of all that it entailed. It seemed like there were a million things you had to learn and pay attention to all at the same time, while also learning to control a massively powerful machine that has the potential to kill you or somebody else. And of course, you got to look cool and in control while you're driving. So it wasn't until I shifted my mindset that I could make progress. I had to remind myself that literally any idiot can do this. Just look at all the people driving. If all of them can do it, I totally can do it too. But I failed my first driving test. And of course, I was devastated. But after feeling my feels and moving through it, I got back up, did it again, and I passed with flying colors. It's the same mental process for building a website. So before we delve into the technical aspects of website creation, let's address the mindset shift that is crucial for success. We got to talk about that elephant in the room. Most people aren't professional designers, and they feel super intimidated by the prospect of building a website. Many people believe it requires extensive technical expertise or costly design services. However, the truth is that with an abundance of user-friendly website templates and readily available resources, literally anyone can create a professional-looking website without breaking the bank. The key is to believe in yourself and your ability to learn and apply new skills. Remember, there are countless tutorials, online courses, and supportive communities available to guide you through the process. So don't let your self-doubt hold you back from achieving your online goals. Approach creating your website with a positive can-do mindset. Embrace the learning process and develop a bias towards action, not perfection. The more you explore and experiment, the more confident you'll become in your ability to create a website that truly represents your brand and resonates with your audience. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's dive into how to choose the right template for you. Step 1, define what you actually need. Your website is not an art project. It's a tool for your business. It's the strategic foundation. The strategic foundation of your website lies in selecting a template that serves your specific needs. So how do you know what your needs are? Well, consider the following. 1, scope and features. The closer the template is to what you already need, the less of a risk you're taking in terms of time and energy that you put towards customization. If you're an artist, pick a template that has a built-in gallery. If you're a writer, choose a template with a built-in blog. If you sell digital products, choose a template that has a store built into it. If you're a podcaster, choose a template that has a podcast page. And if you sell courses, make sure the template has a built-in sales page. And if you're planning on running marketing campaigns and funnels, Best to choose a template that has an opt-in page, a thank you page, and a delivery page. Number 2, consider design platforms. This would be a whole episode in and of itself, but for the purpose of today's episode, I recommend you go with what you're comfortable using. That's probably something like Squarespace or Wix, or my all-time favorite, Showit. The annual price points are usually pretty comparable, so think about ease of use, customer support, and how much control you want to have over the design. Third, consider price. Consider your budget and find a template that offers the features and functionality you need at a price that you can afford. There is a huge range of price points. My website partners, which I'll share with you at the end, range anywhere from $200 to $2,000 for a single template. So know what you're getting into in terms of your budget and what's most appropriate for you. Next is style. While you can customize any template, you want to get as close as possible to your brand's aesthetic. Are you going for a more modern look? Or are you more minimalist? Or are you all in with a boho-inspired look? Remember, you will likely be changing the colors, images, and fonts, which can change the whole feel of a template. But you're better off choosing something that feels close to what you want. All right, step number 2, setting up your template. Once you've found your ideal template, it's time to make it fully yours. First, you want to purchase the template. Get the template from the designated marketplace or provider. Sometimes they'll give you a site key, like if you're on Showit, or they will email you with a link to set it up, usually with a single click. It really depends on where you get the template from and which platform it's on. Next, you want to set up your account. So create an account on the website builder you've chosen. For example, Showit, Squarespace, Wix, WordPress, Framer, etc. And add your website template to your account. This is going to vary per platform, but your template provider should usually walk you through this. Then you want to customize your colors, fonts, and images, and then of course, your copy. Personalize the template to match your brand's visual identity and inject your unique content. I recommend starting with a super simple, super basic, coming soon homepage. That's going to be your placeholder. Then you're going to want to connect supportive tech components. So these are, integrating essential tools like a newsletter sign-up form, a freebie delivery system, an application or checkout page. This also includes setting up your URL with the host. Sometimes this is built in, like with Squarespace, and other times you need to do it separately, like on Showit or WordPress. But again, there are endless tutorials walking you through this, and if you just spend like 10 minutes or less Googling, you'll find step-by-step instructions. Step 3, your design aesthetics. So as I suggested, start with a simple coming soon landing page. This will allow you to generate some excitement and anticipation. Ideally, you have a freebie or an email capture or some sort so you can build your list while you're finalizing the website. Starting here will help you build momentum, as it's likely to be one of the easiest pages you will ever build. The content is super short, it's very clear, and if it has a call to action, it's typically just one simple call to action. Often it's just a short header and a few sentences with a call to action like, put your name on the list to be notified when we launch. When creating a landing page, consider the following. First is its purpose. Inform your visitors about your upcoming website launch and ideally capture their email addresses for future updates. Next is key elements. Include a clear headline, a brief description of your website's purpose, and a captivating image, and ideally an email sign-up form. Next, design. So you really want to maintain consistency with your brand's overall aesthetic. So same fonts, same colors, same image style. You're going for the same vibe. Once you're done with your landing page, then move on to the home page, services page, and sales pages, as these will be your most important pages to start with. Step 4, purchase your URL. If you haven't done this already as part of the onboarding process, this can be a little bit intimidating because it feels technical. But don't worry, it's really simple. You can secure your unique website address, also known as a domain name. So you can lock in mybusinessname.com or mybusinessname.co before somebody else does. If you use Squarespace or Wix, you'll likely be guided through this part of the process when you set up your account. But on other platforms like Showit or WordPress, you'll need to do it separately and then connect it. So you have to choose a domain registrar. Basically, this is just where you can buy your www.whatever.com. I recommend choosing a reputable domain registrar like GoDaddy or SiteGround to purchase your domain name. Now you got to think about domain availability. Check to see if your domain name is available, and if it is, purchase it and register it immediately. All right, step number 5. You've already customized everything. You're ready to go. You warmed up with the landing page and you got more comfortable with how the tool works and you built out your other pages. Before you go live, test across multiple devices and multiple web browsers. Ensure that your coming soon landing page looks and functions flawlessly across various devices, including desktops, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. Be sure to test your website on various browsers like Chrome, Firefox, and Safari to ensure consistent performance. Now, step 6, launch your coming soon page. Once everything is tested and polished, it's time to launch your website to the world. Make sure that you have the DNS hosting set up. This is basically just connecting your URL to your website's hosting provider. They'll probably walk you through something called an SSL certificate. You just want to install this and secure your website and protect user information. Even though it feels technical, you don't have to know the ins and outs of what this thing actually is because it's really simple to just follow directions. And bonus points, if you use something like Showit, you literally just type into the chat that you're ready for it and they do it for you. So easy. You might want to implement some security features like strong passwords, and definitely, if you can, do regular website backups, just in case. You never know. Step 7, finalize those remaining pages. Now that you're more than confident with how the platform works and you're clear on your visual aesthetic and vibe, that's where you can really go all in with designing the other pages. Try on different images, refine your messaging copy, and polish the last details. Once this is done, be sure to test everything. Then, when you're ready, swap out your coming soon page for your new homepage. And then finally, step 8, share the news. Don't let your website remain hidden. Spread the word and attract visitors. If you build a website, nobody's going to find it unless you specifically tell people about it. So definitely start with utilizing social media marketing. Share your website link across all your social media channels. Put it on everything that you can. You might want to consider search engine optimization, also known as SEO. You can implement SEO strategies to improve your website's visibility in search engine results. So this will help you get on the first page of Google, for example. This can be somewhat technical, so I recommend bringing in an SEO specific strategist to help you with this. You can find these for cheap on websites like Fiverr or Upwork. It's worth it. Investing in this is worth it. Then, of course, email marketing. So you want to use email campaigns to inform your mailing list, your subscribers about your website and your offerings. Now, before you dive in, here are some closing thoughts. Your website is an extension of your brand. So make sure it reflects your unique identity and values. Choose colors, fonts, and layouts that align with your brand's message and resonate with your target audience. Don't get stuck in perfectionism. You can literally change the site daily if you want to. These are just the first decisions that you make about this. They are not your last and they are not your only. Remember to embrace the learning curve. Building a website is a continuous learning journey. There will be challenges along the way, but with dedication and perseverance, you'll gain valuable skills and enhance your understanding of web design and functionality. This is going to give you so much more confidence and so much more speed in being able to implement your ideas. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Seek help from experienced individuals. Utilize the wealth of online resources, Facebook groups, Google, YouTube. These are all super helpful. As you progress, you'll discover that website creation is not just about technical expertise. It's about creativity and problem solving and adapting to new technologies. Honestly, that's why I'm so into it. And most importantly, remember that mistakes are inevitable and they serve as valuable learning opportunities. Embrace the challenges, celebrate your progress, and enjoy the satisfaction of building something from the ground up. Experiment with different design elements and don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. The more you explore, the more you'll discover your personal design aesthetic. Okay, you ready to dive in? Head over to brookeston.com/websites to find a list of hand-picked website templates. These are from Tonic, these are from Superhero Designs, and many, many more. You can pick a website template there. You'll see all of my recommended tools, and you'll get access to all of my discount codes. So you can explore which best suits your needs, your timeline, your budget, and your tech level. If you're still feeling disoriented and want more customized support, you can totally book a session with me. If you just need a quickie, there is a link on that website, brookeston.com/websites, where you can book a quick session with me and I can help you choose the right template. If you need more strategic support, you're still figuring things out, then you can totally book a brand therapy session. You'll get 90 minutes of personalized support, and we can focus in on your unique blocks, concerns, budget, and goals. Now, finally, remember, you're not alone on this journey. There's a whole community of individuals ready to cheer you on and share their expertise. So embrace the supportive networks and learn from the collective knowledge of fellow website creators. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Art of Lost and Found podcast. I hope that this episode has inspired you to embrace a growth mindset as you venture into creating a website that truly reflects who you are, who you serve, why you do it, and what you offer.